Hi, I'm Mike Haduck, and that's the Great Wall of China. I'm over here. I signed up for a little music tour. I'm playing with a band, and we're gonna do a little show up there. But I want to do some masonry videos too. So I've seen a lot of Brickmasons when I was here, and I had a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you some masonry stuff, and then I'll explain more about me coming over the music tour later on. We're here on the Great Wall, and you can see them all climbing up there. And we're just going to talk a little bit about the brickwork and what they did. Now, you know and I know that a lot of this is original, but at the same time they redid it. So these are all stones on the bottom. And you get up there, and that's all brickwork. And I want you to see how they shoved it out there to get that little ledge right there. And then those bricks over the top of where the water drainage is this is all pre-made. Like, all these bricks are pre-made. And when they did these capstones right here, everything was pre-made, and then they put it together. So we know this was all retooled and everything, but they have recessed joints. It's brickwork. It don't have to be level, it don't have to be perfect. You can see how this brick was pre-made and put it together. That's the water troughs. Walking up the Great Wall. I want you to look right there. See any footers? See any rebar? You see any concrete trucks? Nope. All this was done without that in the last hundreds and hundreds of years. Bricks ain't straight. There's no wall ties. It's done real basic. Now, for all yous out there that say you have to have brick level, I'm on a Great Wall here. What do you see there? They come level this way and they change it. See that? And they go up this way. So, do you have to have brick level? It's been here for what, 700 years? I think that passes the test. They got the towers here with the arches. And they get up on top. They've been doing brickwork forever. Why don't you see how they did the brickwork here? It's not straight. Anything that works. There's some more brick that isn't straight, but it works. See? Going all up. It's not level. I want you to see. Here's a little trough that goes across to catch the water that goes. All these are stone pavers. I'm sure they've been redone in years gone by. For all you law students out there, you should know the difference between circumstantial evidence and direct evidence. There's a 4-inch step, 4, about 8, 4, 8, 4, 4, and then we're walking up a slope deeper than 12%, and then we got all kinds of steps here. So the people who run this wall thing here told me no one ever falls off these steps. You got to watch what you're doing. So you can see the difference in all the steps going on. So all these code officials and inspectors is worried about a 1/4 inch, or it has to be 7 3/8. You're out of your minds. So a few people did take heart attacks coming up here. So show this to the judge. That's all I gotta say. Well, I'm on top of the top point. We made it up. Well, it goes that way from here. And it goes all the way down that way. I'm going to talk a little bit about bamboo scaffolding. When I was in Hong Kong in the 1970s, they were doing big high-rises. Now they're starting to use steel, I noticed, in Beijing. But there's nothing wrong with wooden scaffolding. When I was a kid, we used to use it doing all the cellars and chimneys, build everything out of wood. You use 2-headed nails, and as long as you know what you're doing, you're good. Now they kind of frown on that. But I just want to show it to you. How they kind of just lash it together. and then they put the cross beams on and they go across. And you got to get a big long piece and everything, but just want to point that out. There's nothing wrong with wood scaffolding if you know what you're doing. Sometimes when I'm up on a big chimney, I got to use it. So I just want to point that out. So now we're going to go on to the old school brickwork of China. I'm walking down the back alleys of Beijing. It's all brickwork. All these buildings are probably 1 story, 2 stories big, but it's all brickwork. And there's a ton of Brickmasons, and I'm going to show you how they operate. Well, brick is a pretty big thing here in China, I noticed. They're using it all over the place, so I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Here's a couple guys laying brick in China.
This man.
Yeah.
Very good. Number 1 in U.S.
Look at that trowel. Look at that trowel. Show me that trowel. See that? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Nice trowel. Yeah, that's good.
OK，这位师傅，
这是回忆的，
您招个笑。
OK。
Now this is the brickwork they put in yesterday. That's their footer. Come up to start the regular brickwork. There's the guy mixing the cement. No cement mixers, right? Right. Good. That's how they're mixing cement in China. Beijing, China. Good. See that?
They want to put together. No window, no door on the.
He's got the story pole, we call that.
Thank you.
Yep. These lines he's got going up. Right? Alright. This guy's blocking in a window and he ain't fooling around.
Oh, you'll be hired. Now, Mike come to Beijing to instruct how we did this in American, like a new style. Do you have any suggestion to them, Michael?
Don't go into this trade.
What?
Don't do this trade. It's too hard.
That's very bad.
See the guy put the window in, shim it up, stick under the masonry, no wood around it. See, all they did was cement it in. Just want to say what they did at the end. That they just put them sideways, anything that works when you're going to plaster or stucco it. See the wood beam above the window? And the brickwork goes above it. Notice the wooden beam above there? They've been doing that for thousands of years. They put a little steel lentil, a little masonry lentil across there. There's the guy plastering. Here's a guy filming some blocks. These are the first blocks I seen in China. Okay, Sheshe. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the new school brickwork, the way the Chinese are doing it. I'll just give a little scene here, and then we'll zoom down right into there, how they're building these houses now. And they're really predominant in the area. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit now. I want to show you the start of these buildings. You can see the bamboo scaffold, and then you just come up with their piers. They pour their concrete across, go up with their piers, pour their concrete across, and they keep going. Then they put the brick in between. Now we're looking at that building being built, and you can see right up there where they put the brickwork right there between, like when they got these openings, and they come up here and they put the brickwork. I'm going to show you what that brickwork looks like. I just want to show you the way they lay the brick in these walls. They put one this way, then they put two the other way, and they go 1 and 2, 1 and 2. That's how they make that thickness for the wall. And when you get it all plastered up over there, look over and you paint it up like this building here. See that?
怎么要电啊？真的看一下，慢点些。
Wow, this is one of the hotels we're staying at on that tour, and look at all the nice brickwork up there. See how nice that is? Let's go take a closer look at it. Wait a minute. This is fake. All this brickwork is fake. You see that? They painted it on. So you could do that too. That's another thing you could do, but I just gotta point this stuff out. Well, that was the end of the brick video. I was kind of lucky to get those guys doing that. I just happened to walk upon them when I did. And you notice they were using the old school stuff, the story pole, just like in my other videos. They used a line going up and they'd follow the line. A lot of the old school stuff, they have wiring going through it anymore, and it's not insulated. I do a lot of old school stuff, but the truth is China is very, very progressive. And buildings going on all over the city. You've seen some of the high rises we were going by. Here's a picture of the mall we were walking through. And you can see everybody's got a cell phone. It's a big deal. It's Western kind of culture they're absorbing. Everybody's got a new car, it seems like. So they're really, really progressing. I filmed the old school, but China's really turning new school. So how I got over here was I got invited to play with a band called the New World Ensemble, and they invited me. It's like a Star Wars band, you know. I'm the country singer in it. So if you want to see that, us playing and doing a tour, I put that on my other channel, and I'll leave a description here where you can find it. It's called the China Tour, the New World Ensemble. So thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck, and see you next time.